Hello there. Bit of a sunny day out here in England. Uh, Honestly, sometimes when you think about doing something new or like going up and trying to talk to somebody, you never really know. Like you always get like a weird feeling within you, already judging what's the outcome. But even though sometimes you might have been friends with some person for a long time, it's still kind of hard to talk to them because you know their past, they know yours. Sometimes it's very hard to meet in the middle. But when you realize how long you two have been going at each other, it always reminds you why like you stayed together. And it's very hard to come through and experience that type of emotion. So even when you don't know what you're doing, you should always have the full confidence and just say like it's me. Like bomba clat, it's me. Like I should be able to do it. Some people think it's just as easy as getting out of bed, but you also got to remember when you're going out of bed, it's what the day have in store for you and what you have in store for yourself. You can't just come downstairs hoping that the breakfast is ready when you live by yourself. Sometimes a great thing about that is when you have parents who've treated you so well, like you live in an illusion world. So when you come downstairs and they've gone to work or your partner's gone to work or somebody who you normally in the same places just not there at that time, it makes you realize like, whoa, maybe I've just taken a bit too much advantage or I didn't realize how much this person meant into my life or the appreciation of just someone being there and just doing what they do without anything coming back to them. It's very hard to find people like that. But you always have to look at yourself and just say, well, if I can't do that for anybody else, why can't I do that for myself? Because at the end of the day, you love you, you respect you, even though it's hard. Come on, like me and you, like when I'm talking, like I'm saying, like when you sat by yourself and you're saying, me and you, we've been through a lot. Yeah, sometimes you've let me down. I've let you down. Like coming to the weekends, I've let you down. Coming to the shopping, I've let you down. Coming to the routines, I've let you down. But it's always when you pick me up, that's when I truly love your presence. Even when the times are dark, there is no light. There's nothing that anybody could say to you to say, oh man, you know, you should really pull yourself up. It's time for you to come back. Nah, it's always that small voice that's saying, hey, look, it's time, man. Bring the warrior out, bring the tiger out, bring the lion out, man. You know, bring the rhino out. Because into this day and day life, it's very hard to see how the future will come. But you need to love yourself in a way of saying, this is not right. What is it that I can do to myself to bless you tomorrow? Or what is it I can do right now that I can bless you just in an hour's time from now? You know, when you do, like, when you go out and you are meant to do something, but you weren't meant to do it. And then when you think about it, you're like, oh, wow, I am actually glad I didn't go there. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Now imagine, like, it's like that flavor of coming to bed and the bed's made. You know what I mean? It's like when you're feeling your teeth when they've been brushed and that. It's like those little moments when you make them your gems. Like when you walk past the mirror, just say, "Hey there, it's a pleasure to meet you. I don't think I've seen you around these ends before. You look mighty fine. You gotta big yourself up. Like the best way you can actually bless yourself is when you're around people who you love or somebody who you're attracted to. You should see how your brain thinks and not think of your brain as your brain. Just see how the way the brain talks about that person, how your body's feeling about that person. Because at the end of the day, that person doesn't even know you're thinking that. So once you find out how you're thinking in that way, you go sit in the mirror and repeat them words while looking at yourself. And if you do not love yourself as much as you love that person who you're sitting across to, or the person who you're thinking is the gem, then I'm sorry. You need to love yourself more. There should be nothing more important, nothing more crucial than yourself. You should be able to feel your heartbeat beat and being able to say, yeah, okay, I'm nervous around this person. What makes me nervous around this person? Is it what I'm thinking about him, or is it the way he dresses, the way he talks? Oh, thank you, son. Jesus Christ, you're burning my eyes. Um, yeah, you have to be able to put yourself first. Like some people, it's hard to put themselves first, but it's like starting with them little things. Two and two makes a one because only me and you and yourself. And we both know how many personalities are just in one. I actually like looking at people as a galaxy because if you think about it, you yourself are a universe. You were created into this universe, you know, by God or whatever religion you believe in, or if you don't believe in a religion, something must have made of you and then made the universe. Because people say, look into the eyes, you see the stars, you see the eyes of beholder and all that stuff. I truly believe like everybody's a universe and everybody has galaxies, everybody has suns, everybody has black holes. Even the sweetest, even the chicken that you eat had a black hole. I don't know why chicken was a good reference, but it is what it is. So you can mirror yourself through other galaxies and see how you react, see how cold you get, and find out how the seasons change within you when you're with different people. Because even looking at the stars in the middle of the night, you can see how the star flickers. That star could be dying, that star could be getting born, but we also know it's billions away. So even if we see that star from our eyes, it could have already exploded. It could have already died. It literally could have just been born. And this is why I say if you look at yourself as a galaxy, as a universe, and you see how much potential you have within yourself, you're not going to have time to try and mirror another universe. You can get as much as information as you can, but it won't work. You can't talk like them. You can't walk like them. You can't feel like them. You can't move like them, man. It's a process that it's so beautiful sometimes that it's not real. But if you really want to experience yourself within yourself, you just gotta start small. Good morning. How you doing? How was your dreams? And just being able to give yourself that little bit of relaxation, even though you feel like after work, oof, then you got family members, friends, co-workers, trips. But if you don't find time for yourself, something will find time for you. And that's something you might not like. And you might not have a choice on the matter because that's the type of the person who you are. There's nothing wrong with that type of person. The type of person who you are is a blessing. That's why you exist. That's why even when you look at a star and you say like, why does Orion's belt exist? It's just 3 stars. It could say the same to you. Why do you exist? But it's the meaning behind it. I can't really remember what the belt, but I only reference it because of Men in Black. But like, what if you became an actor and you starred in a role that made something of this world? Now everybody's gonna come back to that, and then you sitting there can say, "Well, I was nothing, but then I turned into something," and that will be generation. So you can just start with small love. Bless yourself up. Don't think too much. Don't think too little. Be patient. Be kind. It's a blessing just like that. But yes, I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely night. Take care of your dreams. Take care of yourself. Bless.